Hey, what's up guys? Jandy here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Maybe today you clicked on this video because you are guilty and you saw that this video will help you a lot, because today we're going to be talking about why you are not getting sales with your e-commerce store. I'm going to show you guys step by step on how we can fix those problems and address those issues and make sure that we follow the guideline. Okay, there's a guideline for this. Stop blaming the product, stop blaming the ads, blame yourself for this, because you need to work better in order for you to succeed in this business model. People are saying, drop shipping is dead, but it is not. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys what you guys should do in order for you to make consistent sales. Now, just before we start, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting me throughout this journey. I appreciate it a lot. You know who you guys are. You are the e-com action takers, alright? If you want to be part of this community, make sure you join our Facebook group. I'll provide the link in the description. And like I said, thank you guys so much. It helps me as a content creator to keep providing valuable content for you guys. I hope you guys are ready for this. I know you've been waiting for the video, so let's start. Cool. So we need to understand why you are not making any sales. Okay, like I said previously, stop blaming the product, stop blaming the business model, blame yourself, because you have to work for this. Alright? Now we're gonna go through the guidelines, like I said before, and make sure that you guys understand the step by step into making consistent sales with your e-commerce store. Just a little bit of an overview of what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to show you guys the funnel. Okay, the funnel is basically the customer journey from the start to the end, and then we're going to go through the marketing sale chart and then how to fix the problem. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Okay, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you learned something new. And let's just get started. Awesome. Okay, don't laugh at the funnel. Okay, I just made this from scratch, but the importance of each part of the funnel. Okay, this is the customer journey we're talking about here. For example, I see your Facebook ads, and then I get hooked. So now we have to work on now they go to the landing page. Once they go to the landing page, that's where they're gonna decide if they want to continue, and then they go down the funnel, they start to add to cart, and then go through the purchase. Okay, that's the end. So FB ads is basically the beginning, and then purchase is the end for the customer journey. This is very important because each step must be streamlined. Okay, each step should be congruent with one another, because you want your customer to feel like they are hooked from the beginning, and then once they go through the funnel, they're just gonna keep their eyes on the screen wherever they're looking at. Okay, if it's mobile or website. And then I'm going to be explaining later on how we can improve this and why this is actually really important. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about is the marketing sale chart. Now this sale chart, I'm going to explain this further on. If you have a bad product and good marketing, you will get sales. You might not be able to scale it though. Okay, now if you have bad product, shows here, and bad marketing, you will not get sales. Now this is probably the main reason why you guys are watching this video, because you have this. Okay, now you can't blame the product, you can't blame the marketing, you have to blame yourself. It starts with yourself. Make sure you have the right skills to product research, to market your product. Okay, now feel free to watch my videos, my channel, from product research. I show you guys step by step on how I do my product research method. I basically show 7 unique product research methods. I'm gonna provide the link down below, and also bad marketing, so that's Facebook. Okay, and that's the same. All right, what I mean by that is I also created a video for this to show you guys how to test using Facebook ads and how to make video. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll also provide the link down below, and make sure you guys watch that. Stop blaming other things, external things. Blame yourself and improve on it. And that's very important. That's basically the key to getting sales. Okay, the more you do it, the more you will succeed. Now if you have a good product but bad marketing, okay, you will get sales, and it's possible to scale that. Okay, having a very good product is actually very important, because that's where you'll be able to scale from 5 to 6 to 7 figures using marketing. So maybe you're getting decent sales and you can't scale it, you don't know how to. That's when you start working on your marketing skills. Like I said previously, make sure you work on the skills that you are lacking on. Now if you have a good marketing, so for example, your product is your video ad is on fire, you're getting engagements from your customers, and your customers are hooked from the very start, then and you also have a good product, that's where you'll be able to scale from 6 to 7 to maybe even 8 figures, if you consistently do the same thing. Okay, like I said, it's very important that you work on the skills needed in order for you to succeed. Lastly is how to fix your problems. Okay, identify where you are lacking in the funnel and the chart. Okay, and that's very important. I just want to repeat that again. Identify where you are lacking in the funnel, from the customer journey, and also the sales chart that we just talked about. Okay, for example, let's say that you created a video ad for your product. I recommend at least 2 to 3 video ads. Make sure you watch my how to make good video ads for your product. You need at least 2 to 3 ad creatives. Okay, once you've started testing your product, okay, then people are not clicking into your website. Now imagine the funnel. Okay, Facebook ads, landing page. People are not going through the landing page. What does that mean? That means that your Facebook video ad is not good enough for them to click on to go through the second part of the journey, which is the landing page. Which means obviously you have to work on your video ads, right? Don't blame the product itself or the video that you made. Okay, you have to blame yourself for that. I can't emphasize this enough. Okay, now like I said previously, if you have a good product, even if you have a crap video ad, they will still go through it, because it's a good product. They're interested in the product, so you may still get the click on it. Okay, now let's talk about the second part. When they go through the second point, which is the landing page, now no one's adding to cart. Now this is where 80% of the customers get stuck, and that's us. Now we will identify this in our Facebook ads, because we can see that they're clicking into our website, into our landing page, but they're not adding to cart. What does that mean? That means you now have to improve on your landing page. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about landing page for a bit. On your landing page, do you have reviews? Do you have high quality photos? Okay, do you have compelling product description? Now the product description is very important. Make sure you don't just talk about the specifications and features of the product. You talk about the benefits. The benefits on how you are going to fix the problems of your customers. And that's very important. Okay, you apply this into your video ad as well. You create a video ad, make sure you don't talk about the color or sizes of the product. You talk about how you're gonna fix their problem. That's how they are gonna get through the second phase and then into the third, and obviously finally purchasing. Fourth thing for the landing page is the sale, is the price good enough? Okay, make sure you analyze the perceived value. How much would you buy the product yourself? Okay, ignore the cost price, because AliExpress, that's how dropshipping works. You need to have the profit margin. You can have a $10 product that looks like it's worth $50. Okay, or you can have a product, $10 product that looks like it's worth $10 or $5. Make sure you price it correctly. I recommend at least times 3 or $15 to $20 profit margin on the product itself. Okay, when you're doing your product research method, just double check that there is a high perceived value on the product. Awesome. I just want to talk about another thing, which is CPM, CTR, CPC. That's all the metrics, that you want to look at in your Facebook ads manager. If CPM is high, CTR is low, which is click-through rate. If your CTR is low and your click-through rate is low, okay, that means that they are not clicking. There's a very low chance that they will click and go through your landing page. And if your cost per click is high, that just means that the interest that you're targeting is very competitive. Facebook ads is a big market auction place, right? Now, what that means is you are competing with other people. And in order for you to improve that, make sure you improve on your ads. That's why I highly recommend you guys test 2 to 3 ad creatives. Make sure you have the right ad creative for the right interest. When you connect that, that's when they will go through the process. Awesome. So we've talked about Facebook ads, why they're not going through your landing page, and we've also talked about why they are not adding to cart. Now let's go through the add to cart process. Okay, people adding to cart but not purchasing. This is very common, but that's not a problem because there's ways to fix that. For example, you have to test your checkout process. I need you guys to do this. Okay, do this right now. Make sure you guys are checking your checkout process. Now you can improve this. You can streamline the process for your customer. Okay, that's a key thing here. Make sure you streamline their journey. Check if you have options on your checkout options. For example, do they require emails? Do they actually require phones? Some people can't even be bothered to put their phones, so maybe you can put it as optional. So that's phone numbers. Sorry. Make sure also that you make it easy for the customers to identify where to put their details, how to proceed to shipping, and make sure you put the shipping information in there as well. Maybe you're offering free shipping or track shipping, and then also the payment processors. Make sure you have PayPal as well in there. Not recommended, but it's good to have it. Okay, and also just do a test. You can do this for free on Shopify. If you just go to payment settings or something like that, you should be able to test if you can check out properly. Awesome. So once you've ticked off all those 3, then the bottom funnel. That's where you create that's where you will know that the customer journey is very successful, because you got a purchase, which you will see on your Facebook ads. Okay, now if you start getting consistent sales, that means that you have a good product, and also you have good marketing. That's when you start scaling. But the importance of identifying where your problem is, that's where people get stuck. So make sure you identify where your lacking is, where you're lacking at, and also what's your current problem with the funnel. Funnel is very important. Okay. Now, lastly, just a key tip: whatever testing strategy you follow, okay, and I recommend you follow my strategy because it's future proof. It's it's available for low budget people and also high budget people. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I made a video on how to test your products using CBOs. I'll provide the link in the description, so make sure you guys watch that. Okay. Now, if you follow that, make sure that everything is streamlined for the customer. It's not about you, it's about the customer. Make sure you make it easy for them. Make sure you hook them with pain points, from video ads to product description and decent price. Okay. But with the decent price, just another thing, you can also test a higher budget. So if you're getting consistent sales, make sure you test different price range. For example, if you're selling a product that is costing you $10, but you're selling it for $30, and you're making consistent sales, I recommend you guys test $35. Now, this is where I'm leaving a lot of money behind, because previously I wasn't testing that. I was already happy with people buying at $30. Okay, so test $35. If your conversion rate is not dropping, that's $5. That's a lot of profit margin. Okay, try increase it more until you find a sweet spot. Awesome. So I hope you guys learned something new there. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. And feel free to join our Ecom Action Taker group. So if you're an action taker yourself, if you love taking action and you're not lazy, feel free to join our group. Or maybe if you have any questions on your Shopify store, join the group. And this is a group where we are there to help you. I'm very active there. If you have any questions, I'll be able to answer it there. I hope to see you guys soon, and make sure you take action.